Vancouver Island is one of the last truly wild frontiers, but most people never see past the pavement. It's a place of extremes, where scorching sun turns to snow in a single afternoon. This place is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered, and we're going to do just that. You're watching Lil and Jake. Good morning from sunny Vancouver Island. We have got an adventure on our hands today. We've been filled in by a few locals that there is a secret waterfall, and the track may be blocked off, the track might not be blocked off, but it's a four-wheel drive track to get there and you can camp right next to it. It's really hard to find, it's not on Google Maps or anything. I've been sent a pin that I can put into my Onyx off-road so I know where to go. It's about 4 degrees right now, so it's freezing cold. Raining, which is supposed to be typical on Vancouver Island, but who knows. We've actually had really good weather this last 3 weeks that we've been in Canada, so little rain won't dampen our spirits. I can just see the sun trying to poke through the clouds there. I reckon it'll have to be a good day. But yeah, time to pack up camp and get out of here. What you got there, your little vacuum?
Yeah, just been vacuuming my seat. But we're ready to go, I think. Today's gonna be a big day. Hopefully it works out as we plan. Because if it does, it's gonna be the most sick camp in all of Vancouver Island, I reckon.
The best one.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best one. And it's free.
We love free. Oh, Troopy, you're really steaming up. Steamy boy. That exhaust is warm, it's nice. Oh, now I'm dirty, that was a dumb idea. Alright, let's go. Only 20 metres from last night's camp, there was a bit of an obstacle to conquer. I love starting the day like this. It's like having a big stretch when you wake up. But it's not you that's stretching, it's the car. Further down the road, we ran into possibly the longest logs I have ever seen on the road. I have no idea how that's legal, but hey, that's Canada.
I don't reckon we'll ever get sick of the snow. What do you reckon? No. It's just so cool.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
It just makes everything look so good. Oh, we just missed the turn off.
This is becoming an issue. Jake just keeps missing every single turn off all the time.
I feel like because every time you start filming, I'm like, alright, I gotta concentrate on this, I gotta concentrate on driving. And then I miss what's going on with the maps.
How about you just focus on driving? Okay. I focus on the chatting. And then you won't miss any turn-offs. Well,
we're back off the road again.
Here we go. It's about to get real, guys. We saw this track on YouTube. We got recommended this track by another guy at the four-wheel drive shop. But a few people have said to us that perhaps it's not passable, or perhaps there's a new road or whatever. So anyway, we're gonna go and suss it out and see if we can get to the spot that we want to get to, because if we can, I reckon we'll be there for ages. Yeah. Because it is sick. Like, it looks like the best camp I've ever seen in the whole world. So fingers crossed people haven't blocked it off and we can get there. That would be the dream. Someone camped at the start, so that's sort of a good sign. I don't know. Anyway, we're just following our track on Onyx, so it's great because the guy sent us this pin and then I just put it into, well, it wasn't a pin, it was more of like a... off there.
Warning.
Reach removed.
No.
Sad.
Well, that was pretty disappointing. We looked for a couple of ways around, but only met locked gates, choosing instead to run back into a nearby town and do some life admin that was getting out of hand, and also try a hand at stealth camping as well.
having our first Costco car park pizza. Now, does that not fit? It's made for the oven. Damn, I'm losing all the heat. Shit.
What have you done? Hang on.
Got it. So, it has been my dream. I haven't got many dreams on this trip. Jake's the one with all the dreams. He's the dreamer. I'm more just the one that turns up. One of my dreams has been to camp in a Costco car park, right? Obviously, we're in a tent. Obviously, it's pretty the opposite of incognito. It's pretty like in your face and obvious that we're camping in here right now. However, I don't give an F because I'm so excited to be here at the Costco car park. However, the man behind the camera is absolutely pooing his pants. And he is like, there's another car here. Oh my God, are they going to come and tell us off? Like, la la la.
I'm not. That's a lie. The thing that annoys me is that we've been doing so many jobs and stuff today, so there's stuff everywhere. And usually, before I do anything, I like to pack up and like clean up and get everything going. But Lily is the kind of person that will cover the bench with everything and then just cook in this corner and be like, crap.
Can I just say?
Who's interrupting who, by the way?
It's 8:30 p.m. right now and we haven't eaten dinner. So forgive me if I would like to cook dinner first, then I would like to clean up.
I know.
No, that's not fair. Because who does the cooking?
I know.
I do the cooking. Who does the cleaning? I do the cleaning. So at the end of the day,
you don't do the cleaning.
Are you joking?
You do the washing up.
I do all of the cleaning inside this.
It's wet and cold out here in the Costco car park. Luckily they've got bins everywhere. Does this look obvious to anyone? Does that look like we're camping? I think it does look like we're camping. That's okay. There's people camping here, like you can see. There's someone down there. There's people in these vans here. I've seen them set up. Someone in that one. And I think someone just turned up right behind us. Okay, I just put like a black window cover in the front. Still probably not very stealth, is it? Oh, anyway, we'll see how we go. If nothing happens to us tonight, I'll see you in the morning. So, unknown to us, the next morning was some sort of restock of Pokemon cards at Costco. So the peaceful night we'd hoped for, it didn't come. People started lining up at about midnight, and by the time we left at 7 a.m, the line was right round the building. Safe to say, it wasn't a great night's sleep.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I will never get sick of the views here. This is literally so stunning. I can only imagine what it's like in winter when all of the mountains have snow on the top. Look at this. I'm just peeping over there. Look at that. Oh.
After the Costco debacle, we thought it was only fair that we redeemed ourselves with a super good campsite. So we decided to head down a forestry service road close to Tofino. The road snaked alongside a river and we even found ourselves in a snow section. And not long later, we found this.
Okay guys, we have been looking for somewhere that we can camp by the river, and I think we have found the most beautiful spot I have ever seen. This is where we're going to camp tonight. And like the water is so clear. The phone just doesn't do it justice in the slightest. So anyway, we're going to try and get down to this little bit here because I think that'll be really nice. And then we just open up and we can look out the window to the freezing cold river. Stop! You're about to hit a huge rock just there. You are hitting it. There's a rock here. That's pretty flat. That looks really flat. Only thing is the solar's gonna go the wrong way. We were just worried about the solar. Well, I was worried about the solar for a minute. But we just realized you don't think about how hard it is to get your head around things that you've grown up with your whole life. So obviously the sun always sets in the west for us in Australia. But it's, no, so it should set in the east. Is that really dumb?
No,
so it still sets in the west, does it?
You tell me what you
Still
think.
sets in the west.
No, I'm not going to tell you. You tell me what you think.
Still sets in the west. Still sets in the west. Rise on the east. Because the moon just goes around. The
moon or the sun?
The earth, it just goes around the sun. So it should be the same everywhere. Yeah, it should be the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I just glitched. I just had a glitch in the matrix. Okay guys, so about 5 minutes ago we were in the snow and I'm not by any means telling you that it's warm right now, but I am telling you that I might get in the snow melt and I might get frostbite, but I'm gonna do it because the water looks so phenomenal. Look out buddy, I need some sun. Okay, I've just spent like 10 minutes really thawing out and I think it's time. But I tell you what, I don't think I've hyped myself up this much in my whole life to get into the water ever. So, it's time, my friends. Wish me luck. Oh my God. I have no idea what temperature the water is. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Ah! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh. I'm in! It's really cold. It's really cold. It's so slippery. It's so slippery. My flaps are gonna frost off. Dang it! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Literally can't even move my feet. Oh. My toes are frosty. More than my toes are frosty, I tell you. That would be the coldest water I've ever been in. My toes aren't going in my thumbs. Come on, get in there.
Well, you seem warm now.
Yeah, I feel like there's like steam coming off my arms. That was good. I'm really proud. And you know what? I actually feel really warm now. Like my toes, they're still like pretty numb, but they're starting to get really warm, which is nice. You know?
That's good. How about swimming in snow melt right under the snow?
There's literally snow just there.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? That is the coolest thing ever. I literally just swam in snow melt.
You've done a great job.
That is crazy. I don't know. I wonder how cold that is.
It couldn't be much more than 1.
No, it'd have to be warmer than 1. It would have been like 4 or 5.
Yeah, we need a thermometer.
I need to go to Walmart and get a thermometer, even if it's just one of those steak thermometers. Like,
I don't know if steak thermometers usually do low temperatures.
yeah, okay. But like just a really cheap thermometer, just so we know like a ballpark of how cold things are. Who reckons Jakey should go?
No one. No one said that at home.
Everyone's like, Jakey, get in! Jakey,
Not one person. Everyone said, no, we've already seen it once. We just want to move on to the next scene. All right, on to the next scene. Another day begins on the island, and at last the weather started to clear up. We drove past the world's largest smoking implement and towards Buddle Lake.
Alrighty guys, I've finally seen my first elk. Look at this. It's a wooden elk, but it is an elk nonetheless. Hello. Have you looked at the lake?
It's beautiful.
Is it? Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Look at that. Not a breath of wind on the lake right now.
This drive was one of the best yet. The water in the lakes here is insanely clear and calm. It's just not like anything we've ever seen before. These are the kind of moments we'll remember for the rest of our lives, driving our little troopy through something magical.
Okay guys, I asked so many people on Instagram what were like their top places to come to on Vancouver Island, and this waterfall came up nearly every single time. This is Myra Falls and I am so excited to see it. Aren't you, Jakey? It's Saturday morning, so we thought that there'd be a few people around. Not a soul. It's just us. And we haven't seen a car for like ages, so I don't know. 30 to 45 minutes return. Suits me nicely, I reckon. We love a short walk. All right, let's do a short walk. Whoa! That is insane. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is giving Mitchell Falls a run for its money, except you don't have to walk as far and it's freezing cold. But you can swim in it. So there's like a lot of positives to this place.
You should swim, babe.
I swam last time, so it's your turn to swim this time. That's how it goes, 1 for 1.
I've got, I'm down with the sickness.
What sort of sickness?
Dunno. Non-swimmability.
This is the first time hearing of it.
Look how like nice the colour of the rocks and stuff are. It's beautiful. Wow. You could easily fall in here. Look at that water. Look how clear it is. It's so nice.
Holy mackerel!
Wow.
Okay, can you see that smoke?
When I was pulling the windscreen washer, I could smell it, it's burning.
Yeah.
There's never any way to pull off at any of these roads. Do you want to show them? Oh, there is
Just pull
now.
over here.
That was crazy. Alright, so when I was pulling the windscreen washer,
Fluid.
then nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden, smoke started coming out of here. Well, it's not smoking now.
Can you take it off?
I can, yeah, I can take this off, but I'm wondering whether, like, it's not smoking now.
Should you turn the car off?
Should we go to a better spot? A wire is arcing in here. So, and it would only be when I pull power out of that. But we're just in a really bad spot right now, so we might just drive down the road to where we've got a bit of room, and then we'll have a look. Alright, that's weird, isn't it?
That's really weird. That's not good.
Can you tell me if I'm good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so first thing I've probably got to do is take this off. This cover here. We're in the perfect place to be. There's Canadian Tire right there, Staples, and Real Canadian Superstore. Also, Sleep Country. So I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to do some shopping.
I'm going to try and make us some breakfast burritos so that we can have them every morning, because it's been really hard to make breakfast and like get on the road quickly. So I'm going to do that.
All right.
I will see you soon.
You'll leave me here to fix our issues on my own. She always does this.
They're your issues, not my issue.
You kidding me? Okay, well, I think I might have found the problem. I just pulled on this and then this part came out, which is, I'm guessing, part of the windscreen washer bottle. And so maybe that was like arcing out or something. Oh, it looks a bit crappy in there. Hang on, let me pull this thing out and we'll get it going. Alrighty. Well, there's your problem. Flippin' heck. That's probably why she's bloody having a horrific time, isn't it? I'll pull this off and we'll inspect further. Okay, so this is our little, whatever you want to call it, like the inside of our motor, which is come off this. Now, I think that's cactus. I just don't think that's going to be any good to us anymore. I might go into Canadian Tire and have a look and see what I can do. But it's a bit disappointing, isn't it?
I think there's something wrong with your tray brush.
Bruv. Crazy how you can just drive that round here.
Like that chassis is a write-off. That's a write-off.
Yeah, I know, but it's just chill to drive it.
No. I'm eating bison right now. Have you ever had bison? This is blueberry and bison cabana. Not what you'd think would go together, but they do.
I do. Alright, so now we know we're not going to catch fire. We headed north towards our next adventure. There was a little spot on the way called Houston Caves. You get barreled in this one, babe. Do some surfing. Whoa, gnarly, ride the wave. Woo! Well, we stopped for a look, got back in the car again, and with help from Onyx Off-Road, we found another absolutely perfect place to camp. It's so funny to think we spent a night in Costco car park, and now we're here.
Just here.
Just here, you think?
Yep.
Oh, I think so too.
This is gorgeous.
Look at that.
Look at those mountains up there.
Wow.
Well, this is a pretty spectacular free camp, I can tell you now. You know what I love about the campgrounds in Canada is that all of like the organized campgrounds all have bench seats and tables. Every single site has a bench seat and a table. This one even has a fire pit. And then you get this. That is beautiful. It's freezing cold. I'm in a tank top. I don't know why. But even comes with a free glove.
So, if you've made it this far in the video, you're a true friend of ours. This video was pretty erratic, sorry about that, but we are putting a lot of our time and effort into our upcoming Alaska series. But also, a huge thank you to you guys. We've just hit 40k subscribers this episode, and that is all because of you watching our videos. We can't believe our lives and that we get to share it with special people like you. All the best. See you guys next week.